All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. The Chicago Bulls, oh my goodness gracious, they are so fun to watch. Like, it's every single game. They are fun to watch. Tonight, no different. They get to 14-8. They're looking pretty good right now. Now, granted, they were struggling recently. Tonight's win at home against a very capable Charlotte Hornets team, it's absolutely huge. Because what is Charlotte going to do? Charlotte's going to score they're going to score the F out of the ball. Every single game, they score at least 115 points pretty much every single game. So you know that not only do the Chicago Bulls have to match that energy on the offensive end, which I don't think a lot of people were too worried about because they've demonstrated time and time again that their offense is very good, but defensively, they had to come ready to play defensively. And granted, they gave up 119 points, but they made the stops when it mattered. And the fourth quarter, I just feel like they pretty much kind of just controlled the game until the fourth quarter, and that's when things really started to get going for them, which is a little weird because Charlotte, they did outscore the Chicago Bulls in the fourth quarter. I just feel like they controlled the whole game, and I was never at any point really worried that Chicago was going to lose this basketball game, especially when they went on that mid-fourth quarter run there to really just kind of put Charlotte out of it. Nikola Vucevic, I think, game ball to him. Definitely give the game ball to him. But before we get into this video, guys, if you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It is freezing night here in Chicago. I think it's going to get to like 48 tomorrow, though, so that's good news. Bulls videos all the time. Post at least 3 NBA videos every single day. We're trying to hit 9,000 subscribers, about 10 away, so appreciate all the support. But Nikola Vucevic, to me, he is getting game ball. But really quickly, let's get into, I want to just see, 59.6% is what the Bulls, I needed that statistics. They shot 47% from downtown and 60% from the field. Absolutely amazing. Nikola Vucevic went 6 of 6 from downtown to score 30 points. Man, I don't think this could have come at a better time. I mean, Vucevic, he struggled all season. Before he went down with COVID, it honestly looked like he was getting it going again. Maybe it wasn't the whole game every single night, but he was showing bursts. He was showing flashes that, all right, maybe we just had to get Vucevic some more time to run with this new offense. I mean, keep in mind, guys, Vucevic has never played with I hate saying, like, he's never really been around a high-powered offense like this Chicago Bulls team. And some players are gonna fit better right away than other players. Takes time to acclimate, and that might be the situation with Nikola Vucevic. But tonight, I mean, you just have no complaints. 14 rebounds, 5 assists. He was passing it. He had 2 blocks, 30 points, plus 31, plus minus, the highest on the team. This is what you need to see because Charlotte they're a small team. They're a small team, and you needed this game. If there was a team for Vucevic to play, coming off a couple bad Bulls games, coming off a couple bad games, coming back from COVID, it's either the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Charlotte Hornets, just based off of size. And Charlotte tonight, they had no answer for him tonight, man. He missed 7 shots, took 19 of it. I love seeing him aggressive. I think that's the thing with Vucevic. You got to get him going early. You got to get him going early, and you got to get his confidence up there. But top to bottom, the Bulls played phenomenal tonight. My roommate was just talking about this earlier. It's just so reassuring to see the wealth being spread around. Like, the love is literally, the ball's being passed around. It's not just Zach LaVine o'clock. Prior to Nikola Vucevic coming back last season, or coming over to the Bulls last season, like, unless Zach LaVine had 30 points, you don't really feel good about a win. And now, like, just so many more additions. Obviously Vucevic, but DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso. You had 28 points from DeMar DeRozan. You had 25 points from Zach LaVine. Efficient night for DeMar. Efficient night for Zach LaVine. Lonzo Ball, extremely efficient night from him. He went 16 points, 8 assists, 6 of 8 from the field, 4 of 5 from downtown. If you had to nitpick Lonzo tonight, maybe you'd like to see him be a little bit more aggressive. I'm not complaining, though, because his confidence, it's at a high. He just took down his brother, LaMelo Ball, so brother versus brother games, those are always a little bit more intense. You're always ready to come play. showcase yourself, try and beat your brother. And that's what he did tonight, man. 4 threes. He got it going early, was able to just help play make, help facilitate, play great defense for just the entirety of the game. Lonzo Ball. Granted, when he's off, he is off, but hopefully it's just because he's still on that younger end. New system, new team. He's just recently found a shot a couple of years ago. The hope is that he's just like forming into his own, like he's just coming into his own shoes. And hopefully over time, I anticipate with time, he's going to just get more consistent, and more consistent. Javonte Green, you can't measure Javonte Green. I really don't think, I can't, even if Javonte, I think, was on like OKC or like the Houston Rockets, those are 3 guard-heavy teams. Even if Javonte Green was like on a rebuilding team with like 4 wins and he was getting 35 minutes a night, Javonte's not known for those offensive, 25-point games. When he puts up double digits, it's just extra sugar. It's extra sweetener in your coffee. Like, it's nice. But it's just with Javonte, a lot of what he's done, a lot of his intangibles, you can't measure them. You just can't measure them. You can't measure that energy. You can't measure that effort. He does a lot of good things. He's always running around for loose balls. He dives for those 50-50 balls. Now, it's just, you look at it tonight and you're like 4 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. I'm thinking like someone who just didn't catch the game, hasn't really watched many Bulls games, they probably don't really like Javonte Green. But if you're watching these Bulls games, you like Javonte Green. Looking at the bench tonight, Alex Caruso, he's red hot right now. 5 of 7 from the field tonight, 14 points, also 7 assists. I have no complaints from Alex Caruso. It's actually really reassuring as well, just knowing he is on our team. Say Zach LaVine was out for a week, say Lonzo Ball was out for a week, or even worse, extended time. Alex Caruso, thank God we have Alex Caruso. Thank God we have Alex Caruso. Kobe White, he's still trying to figure out his shot, but he had 8 points tonight, 3 rebounds. I still view him as a trade piece, but you can't lie. I mean, he's a very good piece off of the bench. I don't know if they're going to trade him. I'd love to trade him for, like, a Marvin Bagley. Now, ideally, like, as a player, like, a relation standpoint, I would never want to trade Kobe White just, like, because he's awesome. I like UNC. I like his game. He's been with us for a couple of years now. I'm rooting for him. But you got to let go of that attachment. You got to let go of player attachment. So if AK thinks the best route is trading Kobe White for a big man, which I still believe we really need. I mean, I like Derrick Jones Jr. off the bench. I like Tony Bradley off the bench. But I still think we need a big man, as it was demonstrated with Nikola Vucevic missing, 7 games, 8 games, whatever it was. Still think we need a big man. I don't know how they're going to get that big man, maybe even in the buyout market. I don't think they're in a rush. They're definitely not in a rush to trade Kobe White, but buyout market would be ideal, but you never know what they're going to decide to do. So that's it for today, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Probably got a Bulls video coming for you tomorrow. Man, comment your player of the game tonight. I'm going to go big Vucevic because boy, oh boy, he came ready to play. See you guys.